This is true. So we can have welders, seamstress. Again, thank you, Rare Beauty. We can do all we need. We can grow our herbs and spices and heal a lot of ailments like years ago. This is why we are a threat to society. We did it. Exactly. Rare Beauty just echoed what I was saying. Thank you for participating in the show. It is a pleasure to read those things. But, like I said, that muscle has been atrophied due to oppression, tyranny, discrimination, Jim Crow segregation, and integration. Because instead of exercising that muscle and being creative, you would allow hey, well, what didn't you do for me? Boss, yeah, I don't feel good, boss. Give me something. Nah, you can get it on your own, man. We don't have to wait. Exercise that creative muscle that is embedded in you. It is embedded in your DNA. You're genetically predisposed to be a supreme being. Use that muscle, exercise that muscle, and become what you were born to be. And that's why I use the term African, because everything starts on the continent. And when you look at the continent, stop thinking everybody around there barefoot and living in huts, because that's propaganda as well. Let's be smarter than that, folks. Another thing, we're going to stop talking about the violence in the community, too. We're going to start, again, this is why you organize. When you organize, you don't have to worry about the violence in your community, because then you'll understand the type of tyranny and the pressure that you've grown up under. Francis Scott Wilson, Dr. Joy DeGruy, and others throughout the time. They let you know that you're suffering from post-traumatic slave syndrome. Oh man, start with the slave stuff. Yeah. But they let you know that you're suffering. I mentioned this on the Backyard Podcast Wednesday, that when you're dealing with innate violence, you have to deal with the root cause. If you get a cold, it's because you were around somebody or you touched something that had what is known as the rhinovirus on it. You rubbed your eye, you rubbed your face, or you touched something and you infected yourself. And now you have a cold or the flu or corona at this point. Do we even have the cold and the flu anymore? Do we have the cold and flu? Because it's just everything is corona. You call the corona, nah. But anyway, but that's the root cause of your infection. So if that's the root cause of your infection, you know to disinfect things around you to prevent that. And then you'll have the ability to stay healthy. You build up your immune system. You get rest. You drink water. Shout out to Michelle. You drink water and you become a stronger, more healthy individual. Period. That's the cause. That's prevention. And that's how you attack it. Period. That's how it works. Now, random acts of violence and things of that nature, let's find out what those things are happening. As I stated Wednesday, the United States of America has a romance with guns and violence. As I stated Wednesday, again, name your top 10 movies. Most people would say The Godfather, Goodfellas. What's your favorite TV show? The Wire, Breaking Bad, Sopranos. See the common thread? The 18, like Dre said, the 18. Guns, violence, mayhem. But you want these kids, after growing up watching the Sopranos and Tony Soprano getting people killed, watching Breaking Bad, man Weisenberg blowing people up, poisoning them with his chemistry set. The Wire, Weebay, and Chris Barlow killing everybody on the show. And you want these kids to grow up thinking that violence is bad. We grew up watching Tom and Jerry blow each other up, hurt each other, hit each other with bats. And you want people to grow up non-violent. Where's the balance? You don't watch This Is Us. We don't have This Is Us parties. We don't have the Goldberg parties. Hell, we don't even have shows that with people that look like us that are attacking those issues. But you want these kids to grow up and shun violence. Then, one of the most mindless things in the history of the world for me that I see people doing on social media and otherwise is sharing violent videos and saying, look at this stupid shit. These motherfuckers stupid. Why do they keep posting this type of stuff? You mean like you just did? They stupid as hell. You just posted it though. It could disappear if your motherfucking ass don't share it. But you had to show people that you up on the latest bullshit. I'm just saying, man. I don't understand why they post this type of stupid shit as you share it. You just shared it. It could have stopped right at your timeline. Or guess what? You could have been the Facebook police and reported that. They'd have took it down. But guess what? Those things hit your timeline a lot of the times because there's an algorithm that states that you like, comment, or put. You either hit the like button, whether it's the heart, the thumbs up, the angry, or whatever. If you just let that scroll, it is drift on down the river. But when you comment on foolishness repeatedly, so you can like, comment, or voice disdain again. That's the way the thing is set up. That's the get down right there. Oh man, I don't like that. I'm finna let these people know that I don't like the fact that you posted this. And you just became part of the get down. Seriously. You just became part of the algorithm to further corrupt your mind. I told y'all, man, I got stretched out one day with the corona get down to the point where I was in the middle of the night questioning if I had it. I ain't been around them. I've been in the crib. I got the boo-boo flu in the crib. Man, get the hell out of here, man. But I did it because my man, I ain't gonna say his name. My man, such and such, did posted something. This guy, this woman, did posted something. Random boo-boo flu act postings come up. Exactly. Sister Rare Beauty in rare form today, I see. Shout out to Rare Beauty. Thank you for participating in the show. Mad love to you. Mad respect. Thank you. Continue to post. But, like I said, man, you part of the get down, man. I guarantee you, if you for the next month start posting nothing but positivity, nothing but good things, those things will start coming on your timeline. I'm not above or better than anybody in the history of the world. So, no, I'm lying. I'm not gonna be. I'm better than some of these motherfuckers. Fuck that. I'm not above any of y'all. But some of these goofballs, I'm better than y'all. At me. Shout out to Karen Hunt. At me. Say what you gotta say, but I'm better than some of this madness that I see. So you get mad at me. Yep, I'm arrogant. I'm an asshole. I'm a jerk. I'm a jerk ass. So whatever. But I don't get a lot of that madness because I don't comment on it. I hope he don't get mad at me. He ain't gonna get mad at me. That ain't his get down. Like my man Big Illinois. He just stopped doing it. He'll go into the comments and be like, what the fuck? And then He'll be mad. We'll be sitting up, chopping up, sitting in his backyard, sipping on something. He'll be like, man, you know this nonsense? And you know how I know it's crazy? Tell y'all something. Big Illinois been my man for almost 40 years. We thicker than thieves, man. I've rarely seen this brother angry. And social media angers this dude. This lets you know the poison that's on there. I have seen Big Illinois angry for real once or twice in almost 40 years. And he gets annoyed. I've rarely seen him annoyed, but Facebook annoys him sometimes. Let that sink in. A dude that you spent months, weeks, days, hours with is who's unbothered by it. In 40 years, I really can say I've seen my man angry or bothered collectively a day. And I'm not kidding. If you add up all the hours I've seen him annoyed in almost 40 years, it would be about 24 hours. And he's been annoyed and bothered in the last 6 months by social media more. It's at least 5 of those hours of that 24 I'm giving to y'all. That lets you know the type of poison that's being filtered to you and pushed towards you, because he fighting for what he believes is right, and because we in the unjust system and we got an algorithm trying to annoy Big Illinois, trying to annoy Rare Beauty, trying to annoy Knox, and they fighting against because they standing up for what's right. The system forces more foolishness towards them, and it annoys them. And then they fight more, and it comes more. As Rare Beauty said, what you put in the universe, it comes out. It comes back to you. So that's what I'm saying. Oh man, I saw this on Housewives. More another reason your kids are violent. Because this is TV. But guess what? Everybody is not as smart as you. Everybody is not as tuned in as you. Everybody don't have the intestinal fortitude to see something, ingest it, and defecate it out metaphorically. Yeah, I remember you said that, Rev. You said that on the Wednesday show, that young people shouldn't have this. Exactly. Young people, Sister Rev Beauty said she got upset when somebody made a Facebook page for a relative of hers that's 12 years old, and it is wrong because that mind is not ready for this. As I was just stating, that's again, she affirmation of what I'm saying. That 12-year-old mind isn't developed enough to ingest some of the foolishness that you're going to see on Facebook and metaphorically defecate it out and move on with their day. That's going to hold on. Because then when you have Mona Scott having Housewives of Atlanta, Housewives of New York, Love and Hip Hop, New York, California, Florida, all this. So these young sisters and brothers see grown, accomplished women who are dolled up like you allegedly want to be, throwing drinks in each other's faces, backstabbing each other, sleeping with each other's men, and violence is the way they're resolving these things. And then you go, oh, see, they ain't raising their kids right. That's what's wrong with them. If you was raising, nah, man, you ain't raising everybody in your universe right. Because if there's no way in hell we should be watching Love and Hip Hop or making our kids privy to that. It's a reason Dynasty used to come on at 9 o'clock. Because the kids are in the bed. They don't need to see that. You notice how when rich people entertain each other, they put it in segments. Powerful people don't. I can remember all those white boys, the Dick Cavitt's of the world,